Hey everyone! In today's Challenge Park episode, profits are down, expenses are climbing, and bankruptcy is getting closer by the day. So we're making a bold move. 2 brand new coasters built to bring HavenPort back to life. Hopefully. So let's see if it'll be enough. Alright, we are back in our newly renewed coastal park. I am a little nervous because we are continuously dropping money. So we may need to sell this flat ride and focus on attractions that will not only get more guests into the park, but increase our park rating and just help us out. Let's see what some challenges are and what we can do. So there we go. If we can build a new coaster, right there we get 2,000. I may need to take a loan just to build this coaster because each track placed down is going to cost us. I can't remember what it was. Maybe like $100 per track. We'll have to check that in a second. Hopefully this is slowly increasing. So maybe we can get those $2,000 right now, which will help us a lot. And this obviously will go up once the coaster comes in. And maybe the scenery rating of things. Is that okay? How can I check? Let's see here. So yeah, our scenery is not looking too good. Quality, add more prestigious scenery, placing scenery items in a location visible to guests. Okay. So maybe if we even put a fountain down near the entrance, that could help us. Let's quickly see what that option is. I think in blueprints we should have some options. Yeah. Fairy tale, pirate. These are pricey. This is only 155. But it really doesn't go with the whole aesthetic of our park. I could just custom build this. Yeah, let's see. How much do these cost? Yeah, 22 bucks. Oops. Placing one down maybe somewhere near here. And someone on Discord was telling me, selling the trees will be very helpful in increasing our budget. Yeah, see, we're just dropping. Oh no. So, I know I said I won't do that. But if we're desperate, we might need to. Let's take a loan out first before we do that so we can build our coaster. We're going to build a wooden coaster right over here. Not waste too much more time. So let's see. If we have the entrance, maybe we could either have it come through here. Let's have it come through this side and it can weave around here just so it's kind of a selling point, right? As the guests are coming in, they're seeing that. You will see that kind of advertising for a park as you're entering, get the guest excited. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Let's first see how much this is going to cost us. Yeah, we need to research coasters. Okay. 9,600. Wonderful. We are no way near that. 17. So looks like 9,000 is the low end. This is also pretty good. 7,000. Okay. Oh, wow. Honestly, child coaster could be a good option here. Vector child return. I have not built one of these ones yet. And I know this is the new version. Love this coaster right here. Wow, 20,000. Okay. Might have to go for the child coaster and build the wooden one on the other side then. Yeah. I think we can do that. Okay, let's take a loan out and get this coaster in. Okay, slowly climbing. Wonder what changed that. Let's quickly check what's going on in the park. Guests are here. Are you guys buying umbrellas by any chance? That would be wonderful. How many guests have we had? 34? Okay. What is hurting our scenery rating? I know this is, but if we place 80, 130. So that should be more than enough to help us. This is gonna lower 750. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny having to think about these individual scenery pieces now and how much they help us. What was that dollar sign? Did I just buy something? But that might have been these guys. Okay. These guys actually need a... Yeah, they hurt the scenery quite a bit. We might need to jump on this before anything, because if you see that, actually... environment, scenery score. Okay, so they're not really hurting this flat ride. This is something I said I need to cover up in the last episode. That's terrible. Like, we need it, but it's terrible on the scenery score. Everything else is great because that's covered up. That is covered up. So before even doing that, we should cover that up. I think that's more essential. We'll take care of that. Oh, okay. I've never taken a loan out in this game, so let's see how that... Is that an option actually for challenge mode? Loans, okay. 20%. Oh my goodness. That is a high interest rate. Wow. Revenue today, 10,000. Add a new loan. So the Vector Kid Coaster was 2,400. And we need at least $1,000 for building up our scenery around the maintenance and staff center area. Probably another 1,000. And I say 1,000 just to feel just on the safe side, because I'm sure most of the pieces are going to cost maybe $20 or something like that. So probably $5,000 will be enough. I know it's quite a bit. Debt acquired is 6,000, 20%. Sales cut 11. Okay. Do we do that? Do we go for $5,000? Yeah, let's see how this plays out. I said in the last episode, in the start of this park, we are not going bankrupt. We will not go bankrupt. That is not an option for us. Okay. Let's go ahead and cover this up. Are we going, if I remember correctly, it's the classic wooden wall? Yeah. Maybe we just do plaster for this. Let's go for that. This could be nice. Let's do the gridded plaster. It's very rustic, isn't it? Maybe not that. And a little grayish would be nice. Yeah. How much are these? $9, okay. Make sure I don't block that entirely, because we do need them to have access to it. Okay. Is the freeform pieces a little cheaper by any chance? $6, okay, nice. We can use that here. So we don't have any texture fighting, hopefully. That going in all the way? Kind of. You know, I could just increase the size of it. Forgot about that. And we'll lower this side right here. There we go. Sorry if I blinded anybody by turning that flashlight on. Okay. I'll fix that in a second. Alright, wonderful. So we're not blocking the maintenance staff from using that. Actually, what I could do... No, I was thinking of putting a sign up here for maintenance. Just don't like the way that's sticking out of the wall. Maybe we use that to our advantage because this is maintenance area. Looks kind of nice. And let's get this covered up. We were using that corroded roof, but I'm not sure if we keep going with that. Let's see here. I do like the aged wood. That's going to be too large. Because it doesn't really go that well with plaster. I think it's fine. I also do like the color on this. It looks nice. Yeah. You know, it actually goes pretty well. I'm happy with it. Is this aged wood? Okay. There should be a gable, I believe it's called. Let's see here. Maybe they had it. I just didn't see it. Okay. So we will need to grab maybe the modern wall will fit in there. Or I know it'll fit in there, but just to blend with the environment. Wooden plank. Okay. That's it right there. Just grab this color right here. Yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with it. And how are we doing on money? 5,200. Were we at 5,500 before? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to think about this. We're just dropping money. I will... If it gets bad and we drop to like 2,000, I'll consider selling those trees around us in the park. This is the 1 meter. Yeah, there we go. Hello. I don't like the way it's kind of lifted. How does 2 meter look? Oh, it's a little better. Or a lot better. Okay. Technically, they're not seeing the backside, right? So we shouldn't have to worry about that and waste money too. Later on, we can, once we're, you know, rolling in money, we can start adding those kind of details. Now, that should help our scenery score. No? Really? Why is that? 80, 80, 60. Huh. Let me see something here. The trees don't really do much for us, do they? I'm so confused as to when we covered this building up. Is it because there's such a heavy amount of facilities here and that's why we need a lot of... I have a quick fix for that. Let's see if this helps us a little bit here. Okay. Want it to come out a little bit past our building here. Just for the safety of everybody. And once we start to build in this area, kind of gives a little exclusivity to the staff center. That makes sense, right? Exclusivity. Sometimes I'll just say some words and I'm like, yeah, I think that should work, right? Okay. Guest rating is coming up a little bit, or guest capacity. Actually, instead of going out, we can start to come in a little bit here. I'll just go about 4 out. Is this coming inwards? A little bit. Not the fault of the fence. That's going exactly where it's supposed to, being on the relative axis. Okay. Yeah, I think that should be fine for now. I don't think that really helped us that much. Oh, it did. Wow. Who would have thought that a fence would help our scenery rating by that much? You guys saw how red that was before, and now that's a lot helpful. Okay. We're gonna keep dropping money until we really start getting guests in here. 87. People are queuing up for this. Hopefully there's no issues. Is there not staff? What are they waiting for? What do you guys, okay. 4 minutes queue. Okay. Alright, let's start building this coaster out. And I really do hope you guys were making the good choice here. This is all about finding out, and if it works for us, it does. If it doesn't, we'll have to make adjustments. Now, where do we want this to be? I don't think... I definitely want it to go out that way. So, maybe we actually have it... Oh no, that doesn't make sense. I want the return track to get in easily. This and the... How would you say that? Going forward for the roller coaster is easy. We can bend it around. To be honest, I think I'm making it harder for myself. This is also not that hard to do. And have it come out to right about here. Alright, so how much does it cost to... $36? $24? This is gonna have to be the smallest. And what I'll do is, we'll make a very small basic one. And after that, once money starts to really roll in, we'll go ahead and close down the coaster and build upon it. Just extend it out. Okay. We can probably go right about there and come right back into this area. Probably want to come out right away. Oh, that decreases? That is good to know. We're gonna get fast right away and make sure our tunneling's off. Yep. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see. I just saw the no power, and we can definitely add a distributor on the bottom of that. This is a kid coaster, so you don't want it to be intense. Although... Or how are we? 15 meters high? Okay. quite the send-off right there. I believe smoothing also costs money, right? So we'll have to be very careful on how to build this out so that we don't have to smooth as much. I should think about that right here. I'm kind of worried about this coaster. The layout and how it's just gonna be. Where are we at? Oh my gosh, you guys, that is a drop off. Okay, we're gonna have to, instead of going out all the way there, this is about to be the world's shortest coaster. Oh, I totally forgot to do banking offset. Yeah. I have a feeling it might be... Is it a little too intense for a kid coaster? Let's see if we even have speed. I'm sure we will, actually. Okay. Now we just want to make it back to the station without losing all our money. I may delete or sell the Helter Skelter, because originally I didn't want it to be there anyway. I wanted it to be near the coast or our harbor area so that we can build it up to look like a lighthouse. What am I doing here exactly? Goes a little up. Yeah, okay. That needs to come down. Oh. Sure why you're doing that. The biggest fan of the way that is kind of turning out. Is anyone nervous about the buddy situation right now? Like I am? Okay. Do I put block section here? Because we don't have much of a large station. These do cost a lot, don't... Oh! Okay. Just 2 of these will take us out right away. We're back right where we started from, huh? Huh. Okay. 200. Friction brakes are cheaper. We'll do that. Decelerate a little quicker. Do these turn? No. Don't like that. Okay. We're gonna have to... I'm so sorry, you guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to sell this. Let's get everybody off that. Okay, the last person is off. Many guests are thirsty. You can put a vending machine. I'm so sorry. 355. Okay. Oh. Okay. Why is this so high up? When did my height get to 24 there? Okay. The guests are... Honestly, it's quick money for us, right? If we just place a vending machine down. I've seen many vending machines near the bathrooms in near us here. There's an amusement park called Great America. I think I mentioned it in the first episode. Gulpy or Soda Delightful? Let's do Gulpy. Okay. $93 guest, $500. Why is this closed? No assigned staff. Okay, that's why people are thirsty too. I mean, not every kids can't drink coffee, but where are vendors? Overall score of this building is 1250. Is that what that means? I don't think I can... We're gonna have to fire you. I'm so sorry. Oh, because we do have one janitor. How many maintenance workers do we have? Staff. Okay, so we got 2 janitors. Not anymore. 1. 3 mechanics. So I don't think we need 3 mechanics. We got 1 working at the workshop. Okay. Goodbye, Robert. I'm so sorry. And ride attendants. We just need 1 since... Actually, we're going to need 1 of these guys because the Vector Kid Coaster will be open here soon. And the 4th is for when the others take a break. Vendors, waiting for customer serve, resting at staff building. Okay, so this is the one that was at Latte Love. And... Alright, so... We fired 1 mechanic and 1 janitor. Are you returning? You're right, attendant. What is going on here? Why do we have so many riding mechanics right now? 4? Oh, I just went over that. Why am I confused by my own... Okay, where are you heading? When do you decide when you're... Okay. Yeah. Waiting for scheduled work to start? You're just gonna stare at the counter? What do you mean? Do I have to assign you to this? Why can't I select... Oh, that's so weird. Okay, what is your name? Caroline. Caroline? I can't find any available staff building for right week. Okay. Just had a self-assign. You're still losing money. 3 guests. Okay. The guests are loving that ride. Alright, do you guys mind if you guys are okay with it, and you can let me know in the comments, please do, if it bothers you. Can I delete some trees? It'll help us finish this coaster off. I don't want to take another loan because we do have to pay that loan back as well. It's 20% interest rate. So even if we're making a profit in the day, it's going to go to that loan as well. And guests aren't really coming in. And I've kind of stopped myself by building this out. But we need that. We'll get an additional 2,000 here. So if you guys don't mind, I'm not selling them all, but if I can sell a few, more than a few, 1,300 right there, and I can finish my coaster. You know, when they, I believe when a bridge goes out of commission or they're going for a new bridge, they'll take the previous metal or steel and they will refurbish it and sell it to places like in India or other countries where they can use that recycled metal. And it also kind of helps the company that's creating the bridge to have a bit more of a higher budget. Now, is this realistic? That turn? I would really like to straighten this out. Smooth. How much does this cost? $1? About $2? Okay. If you don't mind. Okay. And right here. In some senses, I make money because we are taking piece of track away, which is wonderful. But at some point, let me see where it starts to lose us money. Okay, so I'm happy we're getting a little bit from that. Yeah, so in that sense, it is extending it out. Here, I believe it shouldn't be a problem. I do need to fix that. It's terrible. Okay. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Let's just see, how's the speed for the rest of the track? Okay. It's a pretty intense turn right here, but it does give us a little momentum to finish off the ride. Let's see here. I'm just worried that this is not enough brakes, to be honest. And we might need to put a brake track like right here. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Let's, should we ride it? Let's see how it looks. It's gonna be very, how would you say it, but not the most exciting coaster you're gonna see on this channel. Okay. Nice little drop. Little bank turn. That might be a little high GeForce right there for the kids. But this is cool. And we might not have needed that because it is slowing down by quite a bit. It might not even finish, actually. Oh no, it will. Okay. Speed that up. Okay. Not the most exciting. I bet if I remove this, the excitement will come up. Alright, let's go ahead and get our entrance and exit on there so that guests can start using that immediately. Go ahead and place the entrance right about there. Exit. I think they come out right from here, right? Yeah, see? Changing that track to just a basic track brought up our excitement. I think it was 3 something before, if you guys saw. Oh, can definitely slow down. We're on 3x speed there. Okay, so Go ahead and grab this for our exit. Oh, let's fix that. Okay. Now we can remove the rails. Curbs are fine. I'm okay with that. So happy they don't charge for padding. That would not be good for us. We do need to change the color of this, but shouldn't worry about that too much. We should try to make some money first. Do I go for... Have I done teal blue yet? I think I did, right? Yeah, for the carousel. We can go a little darker. It is a kid coaster. They're gonna have fun. Arrow cube path, yeah. And we can maybe have it be orange arrows and maybe medium blue. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. How far do I want this to come out? Yeah, that should be fine. And we do need power. How are we doing on money? Still dropping? Distributor. Kinda higher than our truck, isn't it? Okay. We're gonna have to cover this up. It's gonna hurt our scenery rating by quite a bit, actually. Do I maybe place this? No, it's just very random if I do that. Okay, we might just need to place this like right back here. Can that go low? Is that like a thing? I wish it wasn't this type of screen situation right now so I can really see. Oh, pads, okay. How's that? And there we go. Lovely. Love to see it. What's going on here? Child coaster doesn't have enough power to open. Well, now it does. Senior bonus is not great. I believe if we just add a few things, maybe even bring some of these trees in. Cover it up a little bit here. We have a big tree that, yeah, like something like this, and place it in the middle of this turn. That could be fun. Okay. What is our price? $7? Alright, premium. I mean, maybe I'm being too nice and I should just start charging a little bit. Like this, $7. This guy, we're not getting many. Doesn't look scary enough. Yeah. Okay. 104 guests. Nice. I think that gives us 2,000 now. Oh, we lost money fast there. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see that for some time. Build a new coaster. And wasn't there a guest? 150. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I would like to bring up the scenery of this right now. Just so that we're not hurting ourselves. Not hurting, I mean just not attracting enough guests to use it. Let's go ahead and just cover up our station bottom here. it's pretty hard actually. I thought, you know, watching some other people do challenge mode, and at first I was like, you know what, that's so doable. Like, you just got to make sure the right attractions have their scenery up. But being in it now, it is a lot more challenging than it looks. And I'm sure some of you are like, you know, it's actually not that hard. But you don't realize how much running cost hurts you in this. How crazy would it be if I just put gingerbread here? The gingerbread walls. I think I should keep in theme with the wooden walls. Maybe we do modern wood. Let's go for that color from earlier. Yeah. Okay. Right here. Oh, lovely. We've got some people queuing up. I think the coaster is really going to help our park. Okay. Since staff really doesn't need this, right? At least that's my understanding. We're just completely covering up. I don't think that's really safe, right? We're gonna have to, I guess, they're seeing that area. I don't want them to, and they're seeing it when they enter. Well, I'll think about something for that. And for just to fix this texture fighting going on here. Oh, you know what, actually? Why don't we add these guys? Oops. Go. As for this, we can maybe... actually... Can we make that work for us here? Let's see. Oh, really? Okay. Could have thought about that earlier. Now, maybe just do this. I think it'd be cool if you just see right through. As for the bottom parts, just to make it a little safer. Alright. Spent some nice money on building up our station, but I think that will help our scenery. Let's see. Okay. Not by a lot at all. How is... It's 42 seconds long. Just under a minute. Very, very... Again, I think this is my smallest coaster I've ever made. 681, yeah. Okay. Okay. Excitement and fears, I think just enough for it being a kid coaster as well as nausea. I think that'll help us. We'll just quickly put a roof on this and We lost some guests there. I feel like people have been waiting here for a while. 5 minutes? Was it 4 minutes before? Hyperspin is so expensive. What is bargain? 634. Okay. Being that it's only 12% scenery bonus, we'll definitely not charge them premium, but once I bring that up, you better know. You best know that price is going up. Okay? So, enjoy it while it lasts. Where are you going? Oh, I thought that was the exit for a second. Now let's get a roof on here, and we can go for... Shouldn't put a wooden roof. I don't know. That will... I'm such a fan of the town hall piece, and I might just add that one again. Let's see here. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it doesn't really work for our park. I love it, but it's for the modern wall too. It's not gonna work. Viking, I don't think the tiled roof. Let's see. Yeah, again, just not going with the vibe of our park. This works. Without overthinking it, wood tile. Because I was thinking of something with tile. Is this the 2 meter? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. And I believe right here, can't we just put the... It's such an odd shape, and I think it's just not going to work. Yeah, if this was coming out more, then it makes more sense. We'll just have to make that a separate scenery. Okay. Now we'll think about this color. Maybe match the... Once we get a color decided for the coaster itself, we can match it for that. I could just place a floor piece right on here, rather than placing that floor piece on that. And maybe not that high up. Yeah, there we go. Is there a flat piece? I think there's supposed to be. Wood plank. What does that look like? This is a roof, please? Okay, that's cool. Did not know that. These are pretty cool, actually. I should keep those ones in mind. Okay, I don't think there's a flat for the wood tile. That's okay. Actually, do you guys have... How did they not have the, this piece right here? The pitched corners? Yeah, that doesn't really work again, does it? Okay, no worries. Won't overthink it. Alright. I'm a big fan of the simplicity of this roof style, or just a station building. Okay, and this is where the problem comes. We don't have a flat, okay. Could I just use the... Oh, you know what? Actually, we can take the aged roof. You know, it rains over time. That's gonna have an effect on this. What is a tile roof? No. No. Not gonna work for us. What if I typed it in? There we go. I don't know why this is at 25 meters. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, that should be perfectly fine, right? I know it's a little odd, but for now we're gonna have to let that work for us. This is from the inside. Yeah, that should be fine. And what is this color actually? I could probably just do that. Yeah, okay. And completely forgot to add a piece right here. How lovely. There we go. Oh, I love that the guests are really filling these in, or packing the coaster. I don't know why I didn't do this before. And I don't think, since I don't have block station or sections here, I won't be able to fit another train for sure. Okay. 20%? Alright, so we brought it up another 10%. Not bad. 11, I think. Guests are piling in 118. Not bad. Park rating. Barely climbing. Build a new coaster. Didn't we just build a new coaster? Didn't we just do that? Am I missing something? Oh, we did claim it, so this is just another one, right? If I get rid of that, can I maybe start over? Or get a third new challenge? Let's hope so. Okay. We've got 1400, and we've got our first coaster in. It's exciting. Just needs better scenery going on for it. Guest, what are the guests saying? Child coaster was fun. I can't wait to go on it. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. It's a high percentage too. Are they complaining about the price again? We changed it to bargain, so... Huh, okay. Is that an empty train? Don't want to see that. Let's go ahead and cover this up. Get some more scenery rating too by doing so. And... okay. Oh, and you know what? Actually, guys, I never showed you... Oh, there you go. Our first end of the day report. $5,000 profit. Doesn't feel... Is that because of the loan? Taking a loan of $5,000 and selling some trees? I hope not. But I have a feeling this isn't natural park profit. I'm worried that it might not be, and this might be just from taking a loan. Let's see what happens on the next end of day report. But not bad for guest experience, 4.9. Park rating needs to go up badly. Average number of rides, yeah. We're pretty, seems like child-friendly park. We need to get some more scary rides in here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to take care of that. I don't know if I really want to do another flat ride though. But what I would like to do is start to extend towards the coastline. You know what I'm realizing? I had built up a mountain area around this. Off camera. And it's not here now. And I think I didn't save. If you guys saw in the thumbnail of the last episode as well as the first for this series, there's a mountain range in the background. And I think I didn't save that park save. Because I had paused the park and then just built it because I had said I wanted to do something like that. Alright, that's too bad. I took my time sculpting that too. Okay, alright. So I'll do that off camera next after this because I don't want you guys to have to watch me, you know, terraform and sculpt that. That's going to be a little boring. Alright, so we're gonna have to extend that way. Let's get this path going. I want to do this because it'll get me to spend less money right now. So I really feel like we're doing a little bit too much of that. We should kind of let the park naturally profit right now. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. If we have a large path that goes that way, I think that would be kind of cool. The problem is I'm not really seeing this path really well. Let's do that. What is intersecting? Excuse me? But it's okay if I do like that. This game sometimes is pretty funny. Okay. Not sure what's happening here. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm being silly. My angle of this path is also just kind of messing up the whole aesthetic, but it's gonna work. Because I would like this to just go as far out as we can get it. Alright. Another thing is we will... You're gonna have to change this path for the third time? Is that what it is now? Gotta be an easier way to do this, right? And right here we'll actually use the wooden path system and just have that kind of go out both ways. Alright. Yeah, I like that. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Kind of the teaser for that area. You get a few ride options here. We need to build up those shops, so we'll do that right now. Guests are coming over there. This isn't gonna be the most attractive ride, but we have guests going in like this. I think there's some riding right now. No? Thought I saw somebody. Okay. We may have to switch this out to the, I know exactly which one. This guy right here. The Charo swing, I think it's called. Yeah. Charo plane. This would be a great option. Okay. Guests are lining up for this. Kind of. We need 30 some more people to get the other challenge completed. Did we get any new challenges? Employee staff hired 13. You know what I can do right now is hire a mascot. We don't have one yet. That'd be kind of fun for the guests. I believe that should increase our park rating as an expired bed. Oh no, this is gonna hurt us, isn't it? Alright. Money-wise is what I mean. This is gonna hurt us. Okay, let's get a mascot in. Max Stormcloud is really cool. I would like to hire them. I think I might do that because just seeing if the cost to like hourly pay is about the same for them, right? Looks like it is. Yeah, okay. Welcome to the park. Welcome to HavenPort. This is a really cool mascot, actually, that Frontier has created and added. Alright. don't know how much that's gonna bring that up, but who else can we hire for staff and get an easy 2,000? We just fired a mechanic and a janitor, I believe. Since we got trash cans, litter isn't much of an issue right now. Once we start going that way, we can get another janitor in. These ride attendant guys, we got one of them always rotating, giving a break to anybody, so that we don't need to hire an additional ride attendant. I think it's a vendor. I feel like I said that weird. Vendor? Vendor I could probably hire and then add another shop. Actually, we can just open up another counter here by doing that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, there we go. Another 2,000. And we can make a nice building right here for these guys. I'm not happy with the way I've placed them right now. I'm gonna have to close and then reopen them. Let's place the building down first, or shape it out, and then we'll move them in. Thinking we go for something very simple here. This is modern wall. We'll do the same, or not modern wall, just wooden wall. Okay, and go for a little bit lighter. I feel like it has not stopped raining. Right? Is that just me? Okay. I say we have it come out to right about there. We can probably have 3 shops easily fit in there. Okay, and I'll move this over. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Move you over here, please, if you don't mind. And you may be a little bit more back. Actually, we could probably move you right here and cover up this area a little bit. Move you a little bit more forward. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I think bringing them in, creating a little bit more of a tighter environment makes the park look like, you know, it knows what it's doing. They can avoid all that open open land out there. Okay, let's go ahead and get this padding out a little bit more. I should probably just turn points of that big off. I'm gonna add a railing here so that the guests don't go where they don't need to go. Okay. Okay. Once they're done ordering, we'll go ahead and move them. And maybe like that. And for you, sorry to close up your shop for a second. There you go. So we have a pizza pen, latte love. Maybe we get a... we get another food item here? Or do we do gelato bros? Counter, vegan. We've already got we got a drink here and a gulpy vending machine. Slush hour could be kind of cool. I do feel like we should get food options actually. Let's go for the hot dog, yeah. I think hot dog would be nice. Oh, and I just realized we don't really have a... whatchamacallit? The... What is that name? The gift shops, yeah. We need to take care of that too. That one's fine. I don't know why you're just walking in place there. Alright. Let's hope that doesn't completely hurt us in running cost. 3,200. Okay, we had completed a challenge recently. How's this doing? How is the... Did the mechanic not come over here yet? This one too. That's not good. I hope this doesn't charge me, right? Should get you to go over there. Yeah, we'll have to check that in a second here. Let's go ahead and finish our building. Actually, I can just take all these and double them up. Sure why it's doing that. There you go. Okay. Be very simple build. And we'll just get a... Do we go for the same corroded roof? I think we do. Once we start making real money is when we'll have the, we'll be able to show off that, hey look, the park is getting there. It's making some serious money. They're able to afford better roofs. Yeah, that's the, what would you call that? The motivation right now is work hard enough, make enough money so we can change these ugly roof pieces out. Yeah. I don't think the guests will walk past here, but just in case that they do, we'll go ahead and... Can I get in there without getting stuck at the roof? Okay. I don't like when that happens. It's like a weird glitch in the floor. Okay. And just some advertising for what each shop is. Anybody getting a little OCD with the alignment of these counters? I think this one right here. Go ahead and just move you a little to the right. A little bit more forward. Is that okay? Feel like that is somewhat okay. Alright, and... Latte love. Should I do that? Like... I don't know if the other shops have the signs go this small. We'll do that for now. Another thing I saw is I don't really need this much opening right here. We'll have to move that one in if I do that. I could use the freeform pieces actually. No reason to have to use the gridded ones. We'll worry about that in a little bit here. Okay. Definitely a little better. I'm wondering if we add it in between each and then kind of move the counters to where they should be. There's a little separation for each one, right? Plus, they don't need to be that large of counter windows. No texture fighting, just making sure. Okay. Once they don't have any customers, we can move that over, right? Okay. Where did they go? Please tell me those guests didn't get lost because of us just now. I hope not. Oh no. I'm holding down on the button right now. If I let go, these guests might disappear. Okay. Let's speed that up so they get serviced. There you go. Where are they disappearing off to? That is kind of worrisome to me. Okay. Don't like that. This was pizza. Be honest, I could actually just add these. That's $4, $5. Let's do that. Plus, kind of looks nice. Let's go ahead and lower them. How large did I go for that one? We can probably do 150. 135? Okay. Almost there. There you go. I was looking at these edge pieces and making sure that matches. Alright. And latte love. This one's pretty big actually. Although it's not very wide. Yeah, of course. Okay, how about 110? So 115 it is. If you guys are enjoying this scaling situation going on right now, as much as I am. Kind of crazy how big this one is to our pizza pen, but that's okay. Let's see. Make sure the guest head aren't getting hit by the thing. And last one was hot dog, right? Yes. Okay. I think that's just like the pizza one. Not very large. Little more. Okay, 150 it is. There you are. Actually, we'll just make sure it's kind of aligned with the pizza pen. There you go. How's that? Are we happy with that? What I could do with this is... How much is this again? It's like $4? $8? What? That doesn't make much sense, right? I was gonna try to use these. Just so... It makes sense why it's against the law. I'm not happiest with the way it's just sitting there. There should be a reason why it's there. This got a little smaller, that'd be kind of nice, but that's okay. Yeah. Makes a little bit more sense. and just a floating awning there. Let me turn off my flashlight. Okay. I know it's kind of sticking out right there a little bit, but we can work on that another time. For now, this should be... Yeah, see, that's perfect fitment right there. You love to see it. Alright. And our shops are done. For now. We definitely need to add some more trim, but can't waste too much money for now, or just yet. I was wondering if we can make a kind of table and lounge area right here. I was just looking inside. You're kind of seeing the grass path in the back. I don't like that too much. Okay. What I'm gonna have to do is just separate this and I'll lower it myself. Because right now we are taking out our staff's legs. Okay. That. Do this. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I like that a lot more. I know it's not that, like, you're not the most important thing, but I really think it completes the look a little more. And of course adding more trim and such, but we'll do that another time. Alright. Not too bad. The way these are kind of line up is cool. Facility buildings, right? And then you got your shops being a little brownish. What are you doing there, buddy? Are you our extra vendor? I think you are. Okay. One of these... Is that the sound of this guy right here? Why has the mechanic not come to fix this? We're gonna have to just refurbish it. That's it's gonna be a problem for us. And then right here too, I think they never arrived. Gonna hurt. Back to 100 by calling a mechanic. I think I only have one mechanic, right? Or two. One is working on that. The research point. Build and open 2 staff facility buildings. So just one more. I should have waited to open this until that challenge came. No worries. Let's see. Can I just open up another one right next to it? Sorry for keep going in the trees there. I could open actually on the back side of the bathroom here. Or the back side of... We should have it close to other attractions. Huh. I will need another staff center kind of situation over here too, but I just don't know where we're going to build that just yet. Maybe we just continue on with this side. Since we have, you know, got this. If you don't mind, I'm just going to have to move you out a little bit here. And mechanic, staff building. $100? Okay. Who am I hearing right now that's just talking? Very easy little extension for us. And we just need to connect it now. Actually, couldn't I do something like that? Yeah, there we go. We just got this random fence placement there. Okay. And then just gonna have to extend this out a little more. Isn't it great when it works out like that? There you go. Now this can actually just do that now. What is that? Hyperspace? Oh, of course. Okay. Did we not just tell him to refurbish it? I think people are getting out of the line. We literally told you to go over there. I think I paid 900, right? Are they stuck? Alright, broken down. What are you doing here, buddy? Let's see. Staff schedule. Do they the staffs do the strikes kind of thing? Do they go on strike in this game? Really hope not. Okay, if I click that, you're not gonna go, right? Of course not. Okay. Are they currently on break? Oh no, that's the staff working on there. Is it me or is Christine giving us a bit of an attitude? Out of desperation, we might need to do something like this, and you're just gonna ignore it. Alright, see? Now they're running to the flat ride. Where are you going? Let's see what happens here, and if they do the same to the other. Don't want to see that, and our vector coaster needs to. Oh, see? They're sprinting. What are you doing? I'm so confused by them. I might have to fire Christine. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad. No. The way they're like walking. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. But you weren't doing anything. Now this guy is literally taking care of 3 flat rides and is about to go service a generator. Like, how? I'm kind of confused as to why they just completely stopped servicing. And the other one is still researching. Okay, that's good. That's what we want to see. Awesome. Alright, things are kind of getting in groove. This is moving the slowest I've ever seen. For myself. I feel like I've done a better job of getting my scenery rating up. Everything is pretty good, just this area. I think if I add the fence all the way through here too. I'm telling you that's gonna help. There's something about these fences, they're like magical or something. The way they're bringing up our scenery rating is kind of cool. I don't know how, but I'm guessing they just have a high scenery bonus. Okay. And let's see what that did. Alright, it's not fully red. We got 5,000. Did I sell something recently? Oh, money is climbing. That's what you want to see. But did I actually? I don't think I did. What does that sound? For a second there sounded like thunder or something broke down. But we kept that open for them. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You'll love to see it. That makes me happy. It's the small things, you know? They really, really do help. Okay. Let's see if we can start paying off some of that loan too. Guests to pay for are going to expect cheaper attraction. But they're not paying anything for the entry ticket, so what you talking about? Yeah. Hopefully that removes that. Park value 40,000, park cash. Okay. That's what you want to see. An upwards graph. Okay. So because of interest rate, we've got $138.73 added to our debt. Sales cut. I don't want to pay off all that. Obviously, we're going to be left with nothing. This kind of defeats the purpose of our loan. Love to see that. Like, actually love to see that. Thing is, if we had another train here, that would have been even better. Once we make some good money, we can increase that. But I think I want to add another coaster. So fun. Okay. I just don't like the colors for some reason. Let's change that right now. Is that the track? Yeah. Change this to black. What part is this? Why am I not seeing this? Okay, if I don't see it, I'm making it black. I don't know where it is. See, that makes sense. I think we did orange, right? Yeah, that could be cool. Okay. And the coaster cars. What I completely forgot about is I could totally add a scenery rating or just scenery on this very easily. And we're going to do that right now. Let's see here. Okay. I think at nighttime you want to see something here. Let's go for a tan light. Decrease the size here. Keep that to night only as well. Okay. And then probably add like just a chain or something, like some kind of protection around this, or coaster attachments. What are our options here? Could chopper exhaust. Yeah, something as simple as that. I know it might not be super appropriate or have a reason, Alright, just got a little stuck there on that. If we do something like that. And again, twinning as well as mirrored. Yep. So not sure what's going on the other side. Am I weird for wanting to just place this like that? Because it's a pretty simple addition. Okay, yeah. Now they're both kind of synced in. Alright. $2. Can't complain about that. And it's such a hack. I don't know why, but you only get charged for the one. I'm glad, I'm not complaining. But it's kind of funny. And yeah, don't need this for all of them. Where's the front side and back side for this light? Where's this coming through? Okay. Just a small little addition. Not trying to do anything too over the top just yet. 23%. What was it before? 20? Cool, we added 3%. Is it me or from the last update? I think they said they were changing the way scenery pieces give bonus to the coasters or other even flat rides and such. I can see that. It's definitely a little bit more challenging. Okay. Do we add a few more things? I do like that the guests here are seeing the coaster. We don't have to mess too much with that. That's kind of good. It's not like we're losing a lot of money by the looks of it. Okay. And on the bottom here, we could add some rocks, right? Or bushes. Go into my custom ones. I love these. And just lower our intensity here. You guys are probably thinking, really? You're gonna spend this much on the bushes? But it's worth it, guys. It really is sometimes. Make sure. And are there any other ones that are not where they should be? Yeah. I didn't make one for rocks, and I wish I did that. How are the tempered? What do they look like? Yeah. I believe it's tropical, right? That are like kind of the darker tones. Sometimes I can't speak and think or what my thought is. Alright. This should just add a little bit of... It's a fun little look. Feel like I spent some good money there. I want to see what it looks like. Let's make sure there's no rocks on the tracks. Looks like we're good. Except for this one. What's going on here? I have to move you and you. Well as you. Okay. See what that looks like. Okay. It's very small, right? But I really do think it helps a little bit in the scenery. Foliage, adding any kind of nature is, for me, my favorite thing in the game, but I believe so much that it helps out the park. Like really trying to achieve a certain look that you want, it's the best way to do it. It's foliage and such. This is my favorite thing right here. Seeing how many guests are on the coaster. Okay. So they're happy, kind of. 64%. I mean, you guys, where were we at? 23? That's a great boost. And $8 now if I went premium. Yeah, we'll keep it bargain. It's $2 difference, but I think it's worth having more guests in the line. And I think that has to do with the bargain price. Okay, how are you guys doing? 7 guests today. Gonna have to think about that. Hot dog is doing pretty well. 22 guests, 7 to 7, so double both those guys together. And how are we doing over here? Okay. We need gift shops. We definitely should take care of that. Can I just maybe duplicate this? And bring it over here. I promise you guys, once we start making good money, all these things, these buildings are gonna start to look much, much better. I promise you. Okay. And to be honest, we should actually... Exit is there. I just realized, you know, we could put a camera station. Okay. Let's see here. Photo kiosk. Do we need a... What are the popular ones? The balloon and the hat's fantastic, right? Custom memento is really, really helpful, to be honest. We'll go for balloons, and hat's fantastic we'll do at another spot here. We get lucky and line that up a little bit? I think we did. Okay. Let's go ahead and... we want stamp builder. That is great. Okay. These I should be able to open up, right? Okay. Hopefully that doesn't hurt running cost too much. Wow, research points are nice. Didn't even realize it. I think from opening those up, we got that. This is very slow climb to 1. A senior rating of 1. Just research powered track rides. That's an easy one, right? Very easy one. Okay, we have so much money. We should take advantage of this. Not money, sorry, research points. And flat rides. These ones are great. Okay. I wonder if doing solar panel will actually be better for us. Not worried about that until we get into our water park kind of area. Okay. Why not do that right now? Because we know this is just going to keep growing, and hopefully... Would you look at that? I just keep giving me these challenges. It makes me so happy. Oh, bed. Alright. Confirm. We need to add a camera. This is going to be challenging to find where exactly the excitement is here. There's not many spots. Be here. No? Here's that. We have built a very boring coaster here. So if we can get anywhere close to that. If I place this down, actually, couldn't I move it? Yeah, okay. Oh. Alright. That is an option. As well as that. These are all good photo. Cool. You love to see it. Let's go ahead. This is pretty good because it's a little out of the way, as well as 5.6 is higher than I think. Oh, never mind. 5.9, 5.96. Six. Okay, we should do this side. 6.3. Okay. There you go. That to be a little far. Yeah. Are we okay with the camera just sticking out there, you guys? Oh no. Like right there. How does that look? It's a little bit. Ooh, okay. Not getting the best background, but I think that should be fine. Alright. We'll have to make a custom support and bracket thing for this camera coming off the track, or the supports off the track too. Alright. Now I believe this will open. Oh, look at the lines here. You guys, just seeing that makes my heart happy. I don't know how to explain, but it's like it's having your business, you know, open and you hope that it succeeds. You see something like that, it just it'll melt your heart. That things are good. Okay? We're not gonna cry here. We're just gonna be happy. Alright, so let's quickly check how our senior rating is. Have I messed with anything? No. That's really good. No red. Everything's looking clean. We're making some more money to definitely get another coaster and start building out our port area there. So what have we done this episode? We got a new coaster. Got our shop building built up. Got the staff area finished. Kind of. what we wanted to do, at least do it, and sort of figured out the staffing issue where we just had a mechanic walking around, right? Let's definitely get a wooden coaster on this side. Let me just see here. It'll have to be another short coaster too. But I believe we can get it done. Get more options. How are the RMCs? Where is actually, I don't even think I've researched it, right? Let's search LSM. Yeah, okay. Where would they be? Alternate lift, chain lift, suspended. Oh, wooden coasters too, yeah. Okay. There we go. Alright. Do we want to do that, or did I just waste research points for no reason? Being the coastal town that we are, I just think having a wooden coaster here, a proper wooden one, like classic looking, right at the start, it would look really nice, really cool. And then maybe we do the LSM wooden coasters near the water area. Because this is going to be a pretty small one, so we don't need to make it intense. So I think I just spent that money, or not money, but research points for maybe no reason. But it's all good. Why are you showing red? Wait. 9,000. Oh, you guys, this is a tough game. Okay, let's see here. 11,000. It is wooden. It's a classic wooden coaster with only 2 sets of wheels. This could be good, but that'll again take out a big chunk of our budget here. Alright. I believe there's a profit. Finances, okay. So they're in the green. This guy's in the green. I get that. That's fine. Is there... okay. Oh. Sometimes I forget of some of these things. Okay, that's not bad. I think they're coming around and doing that for us. How is the vending machine? Yeah. That's great. That's really popular. How much are these? I could probably just add another one. Why not bring in some extra profit here? They're $100. That's not bad at all. What is the running cost now? Let's see here. What am I hearing? Right? I just keep feeling like I'm hearing thunder. I don't know why. And I'm worried about that because that is a new feature in the game that can take down your rights. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. I don't think this is hurting our scenery too much right now. Yeah. Okay. We'll worry about adding a cool type of feature to this. Because I would like to cover these up and just have the buttons exposed. I think that'll be pretty cool. Can we do that right now, actually? I know. Or just keep going down in money. I've done it before. Do we sell trees again? We did it at the start of the episode to to fund our coaster here. But I mean, look how worth it was. Look at the queue. Look, people are so happy. I'm glad with that flat ride has been pretty handy for us. 175 guests. Okay. Let's not worry about the vending machine situation. I think we really need to worry about continuing on here. Getting another coaster right here probably would be the best option. Okay, that's kind of climbing. It really is just going back and forth. I wish there was a way. What is this profit? Okay, so we're profiting 9,000. Time. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is what we've spent so far, I'm assuming. Okay, so 14,000. I'm looking at this number down here. That was original. Okay. So, of course, minus those numbers, you get that. Income. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, it's cool that they have this. All right. And this is slowly paying off, it looks like. Yeah, I think that's what's happening here. Okay. Once we're in like really high margins, we'll just pay that off fully. Let's start construction on this. And I really do just want to go for this, you guys. Not have to, you know. Why don't we do this? We'll build the Eddie Fund Mitchell company. This is the new one, right? I believe. This from the toy box pack? No, that was this one. 9,000? Excuse me? There's one. Okay. That's cool. What was the recent one? Okay. No worries. We'll put this in and we'll sell it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, once we start making money, we're gonna just go ahead and sell this guy. They're gonna have to just accept it. Won't overcomplicate that. If I add more to this, yeah, that's just not good. So small. And I can't extend the station. Oh, this game. This game is hilarious. Okay. If I do that, does that bring up my cost? No. Okay, good. And there we go. That's it? That's the little bump it gets? Oh. Oh my goodness. Alright. We are going to have to... Kind of quiet here now. We need billboards too. 169 guests. Majority are here, I believe, because queue is probably long, right? 8 minutes. It's a queue for this guy. 1 minute? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think we sell these guys here. How much is that going to make us? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Oh man, this is fun. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic, but I'm enjoying it because you really have to figure out how to make the economy work for you in this game, finances and all that. Okay. Raining again? I think it is. Oh no. Okay. It really does seem like we're gonna have to sell a lot of these trees here to fund our endeavor. Endeavor. I don't know how I got that word wrong. Endeavors, right? Okay. If I sell this, it's gonna be a big chunk. Watch this. Yep. Okay. I think this will fund our coaster here. Just enough. Is there a weird angle to that? There totally is. Okay. That's why. Wow. This is a very interesting type of coaster. I haven't built with this one yet, but we're very limited on how much a track can be extended in certain directions. Very interesting. I think I'm about to go broke again. This is I feel like I've just been laughing at some silly things throughout this episode, which is cool because I'm actually it's fun and trying to figure out why certain things are happening the way they are. Okay, and this let's come around right here. We'll have to cover that area up. And is this... That's gonna be challenging for us because oh my gosh, we can't even put the brakes in. Okay, let's see how fast it's going here. And power shouldn't be an issue. There's a power distributor right there. Let's see how this is. I've never ridden this one. It is Look at the wood on the supports. Oh. Okay. This definitely needs some smoothing. Oh, it picks up speed. It definitely picks up some speed. Okay. That should be perfect. Actually, let's get the brakes in here. I'm worried about that, actually. I don't think... That is very loud. Or is it just me? That's very loud, right, guys? I just feel like... I don't know what that was. Okay. What is extending you? I'm gonna turn that off for now, because that is just way too loud. Okay. I'll just smooth that out a little bit here. I think this is gonna cost, or it's not gonna do anything. Let's see. Who just whistled? Somebody whistled. What is going on here? Why are you guys making it hard? Yeah. I mean, it's making us a little money there. I'm not going to complain. That's a tricky thing about smoothing the track. It was this hill, yeah. It was a little goofy looking. How did I... Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to open it up immediately and just hope for the best, to be honest. I think this might be... Yeah, I figured. Oh, that's because it's not the standard track, I think. Okay. Let's go ahead and try that out, see what it looks like. Got a little lift hill. This is where the fun starts. Gotta fix that. And GeForce shouldn't be too bad in that last turn. It's going a little fast here for my liking. Let's see. Okay. Excitement is pretty good. Fear is pretty good. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, that's actually great. Not sure why I keep saying power, but go ahead and grab one of these trees from here. Just so the guests don't have to look at the little staff facility. Why is that so loud? Is it just me? It just feels like it's way too... Oh my goodness, we're in the negative. Okay, let's get this opened up. Did I just... Of course. There you go. Did you ever think we would be going negative? Not me. We should do ramp style. I just realized our last coaster needs a ramp. Not very ADA friendly. This park right now, so we definitely need to think about that a little more. I'm kind of worried about that number. A little crooked. Don't want that. Okay. Let's hope this brings us something good. Wow, $18. Based on what? I'm gonna actually close that for a second here. Okay, definitely 2 trains. What happens if we do this? Quickly get testing done. There should be a little bit of a waiting period between the two, or the interval. We're a little close. Okay. Lovely. It's the fastest speed here, actually. 42 miles per hour. Wow. Where's that? I think it's obviously probably down here, right? Yeah. Okay. It is coming in too quick for my liking, but it should be fine. It's a short coaster, and it's a very loud coaster. You're really gonna hear this coaster when you come into the park. That's cool. You're seeing it right there, and then you're not really seeing the other one, so we'll have to think about that layout too. Why not keep adding to this? Bring you guys over here. You just got perfectly fit in there, didn't you? Just small little details. Hopefully that helps. Guests are here? Yeah. What you guys waiting for? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. I mean, this is a... Why is it empty? Is that why we're going negative? Because all the guests are stuck right here? Ride condition is good. Any load is on. Bargain. It just keeps running on its own. I was wondering why this one is so popular. The park was looking a little empty too. We're gonna have to close that and have the guests kind of force their way into the coaster over here and over there. Let's hope. Let's see. Yeah, I understand why. Because they were stuck in the hyperspin. That's so weird. I need to figure out what's going on there. Never seen that. Really happy to see that. That will take us out of bankruptcy for a little bit. Build and open 2 restroom facilities. That's an easy one. Okay. And again, just inching upwards. It is the slowest I've ever seen my scenery rating go. Okay. You know, earlier I was so excited. I'm like, look at this. We're making some profit. It's coming up and you're negative 600. I'm hoping this was the reason right here. I'm really hoping that was it. We can definitely add some more of these here. I realize we don't have them. Okay. Just near the attraction should be fine enough. As well as signage for our coasters. I'm not really doing a good job of that. So that is another thing that we're gonna have to take care of. Where else can I put these? One right here. Okay. So we avoid any littering too, since we got rid of some of our janitors. I think just one, right? Okay. Hopefully that gets guests to go on the other rides. What was going on here? Let's see. Okay. I have a feeling it was because they were stuck here. And that's why we went negative. As many guests exit the park, let's see if something helps there. Or if a new group comes in. Yeah, I think so. There you go. Isn't that lovely? Alright, great. And profit's coming up. I think we just survived bankruptcy. Thanks to the trees and closing down Hyperspin for a bit, because I have no idea as to why this had guests stuck. We do need it open. It'll get more guests to come into the park. If it happens again, I just remembered when I was in the Winterguard series, it's another park series on the channel. The large swinging chair ride, there was guests stuck in the ride path and they wouldn't let new guests come on. So I am hoping that's not the issue. It's a very weird glitch, and I actually, at the time, I did submit a ticket to Planet Coaster 2. Hopefully that will, hopefully it gets addressed in the next update. I don't know if it will. They probably get so many tickets, to be honest. But I hope that one's addressed. Or it could just be my game. It really could. Okay, this one is somewhat attracting guests, it looks like. It's just so incredibly loud. Or is it just me? Okay. 207 guests. That is a record for us on the park. We've got 2 coasters, you guys. This one's being sold as soon as the park is making good profit. We're kind of staying in a good average of 1,300 right now. But once we start making a real profit, we just by a little bit avoided bankruptcy. We were negative 600, but by selling a few trees and closing down Hyperspin, I believe that was our problem. Guests were just stuck in the queue, nobody was moving, and no new guests or new riders were allowed, it looked like. And so I think that's what was going on. We were having all the running cost, nobody riding it. Yeah, okay. I'm just looking at that, getting a little nervous, but we're barely surviving, just barely. And let's hope that we can do a lot better. We got 2 coasters in, really short ones, you know, but I really think it's gonna improve the park. It's gonna, I think, not just bring our rating up, but also being that they're not the scariest and kids and adults are able to ride them, it's gonna help a lot. We're just gonna have to really keep an eye on this. I'm gonna have to also just see what is the strategy on making this work, because running costs are just killing me. It could be due to staff, it could be due to having maybe too much facilities. I really don't think that could be it, right? Because you need these. It's like microtransactions, right? They're so crucial in any park, or sadly nowadays video games too. But I hope we're able to earn a large profit and start making real money, and so that we can, you know, really get this park to get flourishing. Because I really want to get over here and get this whole dock build, whole harbor side thing going. I'm really excited to make HavenPort look awesome, because we are bringing this whole area back to life. We're just stuck here because of this. Oh, look at that, guys. 1,400. It's climbing. I think good things are happening, because this is bargain and it's $12. And this one, I really think it's a good coaster. It's good excitement, $8, not bad. It's fast too, as well as this, so I think we're gonna be fine. I think we are. But until next time, thank you guys so much for joining me for another episode. I'm gonna get away from that. That's just too loud. This was such a fun and honestly, this episode was a roller coaster of feelings and stress, from having hope that we were good and then realizing no, we weren't. We were negative $600 for a bit. But all in all, it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait till the next episode and see what happens. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day as well as a wonderful week. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.